until payday came along. Now it's time to head into town and let off a little bit of steam. So these guys would get to drinking and bragging about who was the best lumberjack. And what better way to settle this than a lumberjack competition? So are you ready? All right, so I just need to split you into two cheering teams. You're actually looking pretty even today, so I'm going to split you right down the middle here. Now, everyone on this side is from the Blue Mountain Logging Camp. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Blue Mountain. You guys live way back in the woods, and you don't get out very often, but when you do, you tend to be a little loud and it's called the springboard chop. Now, years ago, when the men would walk through the woods, they would carry three things with them: an axe, a saw, and a piece of board with metal on the end of it. This was called a springboard, and what the men would do is they'd make a notch in their tree, place a board in that notch, get on top of the board, make another notch, put another board in, get on top of that, and so on and so forth. Sometimes these guys would get up to 3 or 4 boards high, and this is to get away from the large flared base of the tree. Now this is really important because these guys only had hand tools, and sometimes the base of that tree can get up to 15 feet wide. So the men will be doing something like that here today. They'll be going 3 boards high, chopping halfway through their blocks at the top, turning around and finishing from the other side. The first man to sever his block in 2 will be the winner.
Yeah, that's gonna be me, right, green?
Yeah!
That's gonna be us, right, blue?
All right, lumberjacks ready? 1, 2, go! All right, folks, you gotta cheer on your lumberjacks there. Working hard out here for you. Good, already on that first board, man. They are not wasting any time on this event today. There we go, making the notches for that second board. They gotta place it in, but they cannot forget that third and final board. They're gonna need that in a moment. All right, looking good out there, but they can't hear you. All right, looks like Green is placing his third and final board first, so come on, Green! Blue's catching up, come on, Blue! All right, here's where it gets interesting, folks. These guys gotta keep the balance on that board while chopping that block at the top. They're gonna go about halfway through, and then turn around, finish with the other side, and they are just working hard today. See the chips flying out of that block. All right, Green's feeling good about that front side. He's moving on to the back. Come on. Looks like we got a bit of a knot on Willie's front side. That's not good. All right, here it goes. Last couple swings. Green's almost got it. All right, Blue, you got to help him out. He's got to finish this event. He is not a quitter. Come on, Blue. Couple more big swings. He's definitely feeling that beaver tail right about now. Good. Come on. Nice.
Whatever. He just got lucky.
Well, he just got second. All right, you see the men use their chopping axes. Now we're going to bring out the double-bladed throwing axes. Now, years ago... Bullseye. 5 points.
Yeah, Willie, you want to get a picture of this one?
Yeah, wait for the flag.
Oh, come on. All right, first throw. 3 points. Not bad. You can still win it back. All right, here it is. Second roll. Johnny's definitely got to stay on this log. Oh, boy. Bit of a fake out there. There's a big flash. Takes a lot of concentration to stay on that one. Willie, the top log rollers around. Put your hands together for Wild Willie McGee. All right, we're ready for our first event, and this is called the underhand chop. Now, our men will be standing on these 2 blocks of wood with their razor-sharp racing axes weighing approximately 7 to 8 pounds. They'll be chopping between their toes halfway through their block, turning around and finishing from the other side. The first man to sever his block in 2 will be the winner.
Yeah, that's gonna be us, right, green? Yeah! Oh, it's gonna be us, right, blue?